Ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and for the millions watching at home, DCK Productions proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world! The greatest podcast in the world? Suck it. No, you suck it. No, you suck it. No, you suck it. No, you suck it. I appreciate it if you both suck it. Suck it!
We really should stop this fighting. Otherwise, we'll miss the fireworks.
There won't be any fireworks.
And here we go.
And welcome everybody to Suck It. I am the great and powerful King of Kings, Prince of all that is awesome, Derek. How is everybody tonight? It is Wednesday, August 19th of the shitty year 2020. And it doesn't look like it's getting any better. The virus isn't under control. The fucking election stuff is getting on everyone's nerves. You know, it's getting out of control. If 2020 was an inanimate object, it would be Oscar the Grouch's trash can. That is my analogy, and I'm sure I can come up with something worse, but I don't want to. But regardless, I have got a jam-packed, action-packed, fun, exciting show tonight. So not only do I have an amazing food blogger on the show, but I also have the band Ebb and Nova coming on here in about 50 minutes or so to jam out on this program. It's going to be, like I said, it's just going to be fun and exciting and just overall kick-ass tonight. So if this is your first time joining us, this is a hell of a show to watch. And then tomorrow, I got even, the same stuff coming back again. I got another performance. I got another great interviews. So, it's just going to be fun all around the next couple days. And I think even on Friday, no, I don't. No, Friday I don't have to, but Friday's going to be another one. So, the rest of the week is just going to be badass. But tonight is tonight, and tonight is what we're talking about. So, without any further ado, my first guest on tonight is named Lisa Kozich. She is the creator and founder of Crock Moms. It is a Facebook, group. It is a, Instagram page, a Twitter page, a YouTube page, with over, a little over 1 million, followers and subscribers. She's been on ABC's The Fab Life. She's been a guest blogger for the Huffington Post. She's been on a bunch of magazine covers such as Elite Magazine, Mom's Magazine, Taste of Home, Pittsburgh. She's been featured in magazines of Hot Mom, Hebo Johnston, and just so many other great things. She is just an amazing woman, and I'm really excited to talk to her because this is not my typical guest, and this is what I enjoy. So, without any further ado, please welcome to the show, Miss Lisa Kozich.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing well. And how are you today?
You know what? I am fantastic.
That is so awesome. And it's dinner time right now. Did you eat dinner at all?
I did. I cooked tacos.
You did? That's awesome. Oh, I love tacos.
But not in a crock pot.
You can do tacos in the crock pot, by the way. Just letting you know.
I make a mean chicken taco, like all day thing. Oh yeah. In my crock pot, yeah.
That sounds so good. You know what I love to do with chicken? So the other night we got a roasted chicken, and I, give all my boys their chicken and mashed potatoes and veggies. And then whatever I have left over, I take all my chicken and I put it in a big soup pot with some onions and garlic and peppers and corn and chicken broth and salt and pepper and garlic and cumin. And it's so good. I let it simmer up, and then you're going to eat it with tortillas and sour cream and cheddar cheese. And It is amazing. My friends love it.
You're making me hungry again. I just scarfed down 4 tacos.
I'm telling you, I can make anybody hungry. And we also do desserts in a slow cooker too, which is awesome. And I'll have to give you a yummy recipe at the end of the show.
Please do, because I'm always looking for recipes. However,
Yeah.
you know, I hate to break it to you, but my wife has been on an Instant Pot kick.
Has she? Yay. Well, that's okay because she can use all the Crock-Pot Mom stuff. And what she's going to do is just shorten that time with that Instapot. And I really like the Instapots. Like,
Oh my God,
I own
it's
Instapot
amazing.
Moms. Don't worry.
Oh my God, that thing! I still love my Crock-Pot, but damn, that Instant Pot is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, the slow cooker is for like when you don't have time to cook, when, you're ready, when you come home, the Instapot's nice because you're like, oh, I forgot to put out my frozen chicken. You're like, hey, I got my Instapot, pop that baby in. We got a yummy, roasted chicken meal right here.
Yeah.
So shout out to your wife because she definitely made some good moves on getting one of those Instapots. And I'm sure she's cooking some good stuff.
Yeah, actually, her parents bought it for us for our anniversary this year.
Isn't that funny? That's like how you're adulting. Like my husband and I, we've been together. Actually, we just celebrated 13 years married on 7/7/07 and 17 together. I'm 37. We've been together since I was 20. And that's like our gifts. Like we noticed when we were in college, we were getting like more like, plates or things like, just we can use in our apartment. But now it's getting to the point with birthdays now, we're getting, like filters for the car or oil changes or, the adult stuff like the crock pot or an oven. Like my mom's big thing was that air fryer. She's like, oh, Lisa Marie, a big Italian family. She's like, you got to get that air fryer. So we got it for my Christmas gift. And of course, it wasn't for Adam. It was for me. And, she's always like, did you make those wings? Did you do that? So I definitely, the air fryer as well has won me over because you can just put those frozen wings in and you can just come out with crispy wings, put your hot sauce on, you're ready to go.
Yeah, we have a air fryer too, but it's just a little bit smaller than I had hoped for. So we're actually going to be buying. We're going to be buying the air fryer attachment for the Instant Pot.
Yes, awesome. I like to hear that.
Yeah, so I think we're going to become like an Instant Pot family.
Yeah, well, we'll swap some ideas and I'll help you out and you guys can help us out too.
Yeah, I mean, I have never had better tasting rice.
Oh, yes. Well, my 3-year-old, we have 2 boys and one's almost 13 and we have another one that just turned 3. And it's so funny because my 13-year-old's so picky. He loves his pizza, chicken tenders and fries, which is awesome in the air fryer. But my 3-year-old, he wants every morning bacon, rice, with a little bit of egg, and my husband makes it and he'll even put a little bit of sriracha on it. And so if you can, if you got any tips for that, I'm going to definitely get an Instapot for that rice alone because it takes a while to cook.
It's literally like 5 minutes and it's done.
What? That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to have to tell my husband.
It's 5 minutes to cook and then it takes 10 minutes to decompress. So it's 15 minutes, but when it's done in 15 minutes, it's like perfect.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, I'm all about that.
So what inspired this gigantic craziness that you've caused? I mean, I mean, the Crock-Pot Moms is huge. I mean, it's
awesome.
What inspired?
I want to fix my camera. Okay. So, well, I would say, I was telling you earlier, my husband and I have been together so long. Well, when we met in college, becoming a new mom at 25, I was working on my master's degree program. We were buying a house and we just got married. And, I was just wondering, oh my gosh, how are we going to cook? What am I going to cook with all this? My family is a huge Italian family and they cook amazing, but they really kept me out of the kitchen and more about education. So I went to school for therapy, and it's funny because I wanted to do like directing and film and stuff like that. And it kind of all came back to me, but I went to school for my master's in counseling. I've helped kids on the autism spectrum in the Pittsburgh area for like over 15 years. And I've worked on some really hard cases and my clients were so successful. But when I became a new mom, I wanted to be just as successful for my kiddo. And he was born 3 pounds 2 months early. And being a new mom and a new dad alone is a big transition. But on top of it, to have a kid that's so sick. And so I spent so many years of him going to surgeries and trying to find out a medical mystery, which here was a submucous cleft palate, but it just took a long time to diagnose. But in the meantime, I was working full time as a therapist. I was also taking my sick baby to all these specialists and doctor's appointments. And I'm like, I'm so sick of living off McDonald's. Like, I like McDonald's and Burger King. Don't get me wrong. Fast food's okay once in a while, but we were literally living off of it, or just microwave meals. And I wanted to cook better. So my nanny started teaching me amazing recipes. And then I had this local moms club in Johnstown with over 15,000 members. And I started asking them about recipes, and all these women from all over, and men, even college guys in their dorm rooms were cooking. And my blog grew from 0 followers to 1.1 million followers organically. I've never paid for an ad. I didn't even know about marketing. And in 2015, I quit my job and went full time as this social media influencer. And my parents were like, what? I mean, I'm 2 years from a PhD. I have all these student loans, and they didn't really understand the whole social media world, which now, even with the pandemic, it's like, yeah, I'm so glad that we could do everything online. And so kind of that's how it all started. And recently becoming a mom, the second time, I went from working out of the home to working in the home. So that's another thing, to see what it was like to be a mom that works from home as well, and just see what you go through. And it was a huge transition. So I started this podcast, and it's called Connecting with Lisa Marie. And I've been landing tons and tons of celebrities, like the Real Housewives. They want to come visit me. These amazing relationships, people from the, former director of the Academy Awards, and actors. We had Janelle Parrish on the Mighty Oak movie, like tons of actors and actresses. And
yeah, I did the Mighty Oak movie as well.
Yes. And we have a mutual friend. So that I was like a blessing when someone told me, I was coming on your show today. I'm like, this is so cool. Well, they told me a couple of days ago, and I'm like, heck yes, I love what you're doing, and you're going for your passions. And I think we all need to support each other when we find, each other. Like, yeah, that's dad entrepreneurs, mom entrepreneurs, whatever we're doing, these entrepreneurs, we need to support each other, because we are the ones that are going to change this world.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, doing what we do, I mean, the social media influencer stuff, the podcasting, the digital content creation, it is a world that is full of ups and downs.
Yes.
But once you figure it out, it is like the ultimate reward.
It is. It is.
I mean, I love just posting something on my Instagram, and then within 5 minutes, seeing, just constant comment, and it's like,
yeah,
all I did was post a picture of a cat, and it's like, what, and I
you're
posted,
a trendsetter, yeah, and you're putting your energy out there. So I know for you, it's like, this is just me, but like your ideas, I mean, it's inspiring other people, and
yeah,
you have to know that your energy putting out there, people like it. You got a tribe here.
yeah, well, yeah, I mean, because the thing that differentiates me from most other podcasts, and I would say the majority of podcasts, is that I've taken 3 niches and combined them into one. So it's
awesome.
It's fully comedy. I do nothing but tell jokes all night. But then at the
Yeah,
same time,
it's
entertainment. Because I interview entertainers, I interview actors, actresses, people like you, and a whole bunch of of other things. But then at the same time, in the background, because I always end up talking about it too, because I have this issue, is mental health.
Yes, love that.
So, I mean, because I suffer from bipolar and anxiety and stuff like that. And, so I always steer that conversation towards, mental health, especially with entertainers. Because if somebody's going to come to my show and watch, Janelle Parrish or Tommy Reagan or, Rodney Hicks or anybody else that, you and I have interviewed together.
Yeah.
Why are they going to come to my show when they've already seen your show? Well, I'm gonna steer them in the direction of mental health at some point, or I'm gonna ask, like I asked Rodney, what was it like coming out gay in the 70s or 80s?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't come out until like 10 years ago.
Wow.
I mean,
you're
that
getting
was
some scoop.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
that.
really interesting stuff. Because because I'm a big part of the LGBT community.
Yes, me
I'm
too.
I'm not gay, but my daughter is, and I actually have a gay pride tattoo on my arm for my daughter. So
Yes.
I love telling this, and I usually say it every time I talk to somebody who is LGBTQ. It's like I walk around proudly knowing that I'm one of like maybe 10 straight men in the entire world that has a gay pride tattoo. So it's
I
like,
love
it's a
that.
pride thing.
Yeah.
But so I always I love to ask those types of questions. What was like coming out? Because especially people who are generation before me. The mental
Yeah.
health stuff. The stuff that nobody else likes to ask. But then at the same time, we're gonna be cracking jokes the entire time and joking about my suicide attempts and joking about the crap that the fact that your dad kicked you out because you came out as gay. It's fun stuff, but at the same time, it's taking a serious subject and making it lighthearted. Therefore, people that are driving to work tomorrow morning when they're listening to the replay on the podcast, or tonight late at night when they're watching the replay on YouTube, they can say, whoever they're watching or listening to, they can say, holy shit, that person can do it, so can I.
Yes, exactly.
And that's the whole idea.
And I love that, because for me, like, when I'm around people, they get this like silly dumb blonde. I get a lot of the times, and they're like, and after like a while, they're like, you're like really smart and you're funny, and I'm like, yeah, but like, we're not perfect, and I have like my own Lisa isms, and I say my funny things, but I can relate to you on with mental health. I think with my show, it is very light. We don't really go. I want to hear about people's journeys, but I let them know a little bit about my background and what I did with counseling and how it was hard to change that transition. But I love what I get from your show is that you're going a little bit deeper besides a regular interview. We're hearing things from these actors and celebrities that we don't always get to hear, and you're not going to find it on Google, or you're getting like real conversations, and this is going to be really inspiring for other people too. And I feel like everybody that's listening to your show, they were led to it for a reason, and that message that they're hearing in that moment is what they are supposed to receive. So thank you so much for having me on the show, and just also too what you're doing. I give you big props, and I'm really proud to know you.
Hey, I feel the same way, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'll get an interview, and I'll be like, okay, I don't know who this person is. Let me do a little bit of digging, and I'll find out just enough to get a conversation started.
Yeah, I do that too.
I come in here blind. I know a little bit, like, the only thing I know about you is, I followed, Crock Moms before because my wife followed it, because she got a lot of recipes from it.
Awesome.
So I knew of you, and then I got your press release packet, and I was like, okay, cool. Now I know a little bit more, so I at least can start a conversation. But that's all I really want, is just enough to start a conversation, because I want to know everything about you from you. I don't care about the internet. The internet sucks, especially Wikipedia. So
exactly.
It's like, what does it matter? So that's what I love to do, and it's just I've learned so much about people and the psyche of the mind, and it's just so much fun. I mean,
yes.
So,
and I think these podcasts are like little tidbits. Like for me, I've had some of those actors on too, because we have a mutual friend, in this world. But I think that for me, we're talking about cooking. I love to do like comedy. I like to hear about the pranks. I like to hear about my little thing is these things like what it's like, what's your journey like? How can my followers support you? Also, what was it like, during the down times and the best times, and what's coming up? And, if you have a book, I want to talk about the book. And then we go right into cooking. Like, how do they like to cook? And I share a recipe, and I always ask for advice from them. But what you're doing is like, it's just like so many different things. And it's really cool how you combine those three niches into one. And yeah, you're going to keep going far, and we're here to support you. You have a big fan right here the whole way.
Yes, I appreciate that
you.
too. And, and then all this other stuff has also inspired another show that I do. Yeah, so actually on Mondays, I do a show with a co-host, which is rare. And it's actually it's 1 hour show specifically. It's nothing like this show. I have no lights in the background. I don't wear a backwards hat. There's no metal song playing at the beginning. It's strictly just mental health.
Wow.
Every week it's a different topic on mental health. So like the last 2 weeks we've been talking about vices and drugs and alcohol and even sex as a vice.
Yes.
And then this coming Monday, we actually have
putting the light on.
Oh, that's fine. We actually have my brother coming on.
Cool.
who suffers from severe bipolar, like bipolar 1.
Okay.
I'm bipolar 2, but he's batshit crazy. So,
Okay.
that's a joke that him and I both have.
I know.
He knows he's bat. He's like, I'm batshit crazy. I can't wait to tell everybody about
Yeah.
my inner problems.
Yeah, and only that's your family. You guys are like
Exactly.
allowed to have some fun, but that's all. Right? Like I say,
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
and you're allowed to make fun of yourself. Like when you like, I think sometimes like for me, I say things wrong, and I'm always going to, and people are always going to correct me no matter what. They're going to say, I used my grammar wrong, or I said a word wrong. Probably even in this interview, I said influencer. I'm an influencer, but yeah, I just say whatever. And here's the thing, I have to poke fun at myself. Because, and other people doing it, go ahead. But, it hurts, you don't want to allow that to hurt you. But I think, yeah, make fun of, have fun with yourself. And really, when you stop listening to what everybody says and go inner and help and figure out what you want to do and be the best version of yourself. And if you had any issues before or you're going through something, just talking about it and sharing that, you're a part of changing this world and you're a part of healing other people, because while they're listening to this, you're healing yourself and you're also helping other people heal too, and be able to kind of have that strength to go out there and get more education about it, how to get help, and also learn more about that diagnosis if a family or friends going through it. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like that he's coming on. You guys are going to have some fun. So I got to tune into that.
Yeah, he'll be. That's Monday at noon.
Okay, Monday at noon. I'm going to
Yeah.
be sharing that.
Yeah, we do that show, like I said, every Monday at noon.
Yeah.
East, 9 West. But
awesome. Because I have a lot of families, I think, that I've worked with in the past that would be definitely interested in that type of podcast.
Yeah, because it's real world stuff. I mean, it's we don't hide anything. If it's happened to me, I have no problem talking about it.
Me too.
Yeah. So, so you were doing this cooking stuff, and then all of a sudden you decided to do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What made you go podcast route?
Well, I was on Sirius XM for 2 years, and I was with a host called Jerry Burke, and it was called Sports Overnight America. It had a huge following, and I would get up in the morning at 1 o'clock in the morning every Thursday night, and it would be 10 o'clock in California, and I live on the East Coast in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and so I would get up and I would co-host, and he would talk about football games and sports, and I would bring the recipes. So if we were talking about the Patriots, then we'd also, if they were playing the Steelers, we would do like some slow cooker football recipes that you can make versus each team. And it was pretty cool. And I'd also be talking about many other recipes too, depending on the holiday and things like that. And I loved interviewing people, and like he would teach me how to interview people, and then he would let me bring my guests on. So it was kind of like a guest co-host that turned into a co-host, and he ended up retiring. And I kind of just, I had my son Kyle 3 years ago, and all these publicists and celebrities and a lot of people were like, "Hey, I want you to interview me. Do you still have that show?" And I'm like, "No." And everyone and their mother kept saying, "You should do a podcast. You should do it." And I'm like, "I don't know how to do it. How am I going to work around it with Kyle? He's going to be crying." So I did. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start calling my friends in the celebrity world and say, "Do you want to come on the show?" And then I started reaching out to the celebrity housewives, because I love it. I love their show. And they were like, "Yes." And so I just started connecting with so many people around the globe. And I have everybody from grocery workers to actors, authors. I mean, I feel everyone in this whole world is a story, because we all have these amazing gifts and passions. And by sharing our journeys, someone's going to hear it and they're going to learn from it. They're either going to be inspired, they're going to learn, certain things that they can do, and or just give them hope and inspiration. And my podcast has been very, like I say a prayer beforehand. I'm like, "Dear God, help me and make it shine on them." Like, I already have the 1 million followers, so let it be all about them and how we can, support them. And they have so much fun. And I think I bring a therapist feel, because I have my master's in counseling. So I told my mom, "See, I'm still doing therapy, but it's like from the kitchen to the couch." Well, actually, it's from the couch to the kitchen. So I interview these amazing celebrities. I get really cool behind the scenes stuff. We have laughs, and then we head on to the kitchen and cook it up, and then we leave all hungry and happy. or not hungry, but ready to get our cook on, and happiness is all about being with food and friends and family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thoroughly
I'm a
agree with you.
goofball.
Oh, that's fine. And you and I are actually only 3 hours apart, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the
So
northern
that's
Virginia.
awesome.
I'm in the northern Virginia area.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's awesome. I have a lot of friends in that area too. And I got to say, your traffic's way worse than mine. So, I don't know how you
Well,
do it.
that's on that side.
Okay.
I don't go on that side. I'm on
Yeah, you
the
stay in
I'm
your
on
area.
yeah, the Loudoun County side, that's good and happy. Once you get over to like Fairfax and Alexandria and that side of town, that's when it gets crazy. Uh-oh. Lisa. Frozen smile. Bing. Lisa. Why does this always happen to me? Damn it. Lisa. And she's gone. All right. She'll be back in a minute. Well, shit. No, wait, she's back. All right.
So what happened?
I don't know either. You just kind of froze on me, and I was like, I was talking to myself, and I was like, oh, wait, where'd she go? Oh, wait, it's happening again.
Anymore. Okay,
right.
I'm not gonna freeze on you anymore. I was holding it a different way. The sun's going down. I had you outside in this nice back area.
I know. Sun, yeah. It's getting
Oh,
to be that time of year.
I got lights from my girlfriend.
Look, something about dark.
Look, there's my girlfriend. Hey. This is Jennifer. She's amazing. She's my cam crew today, my lighting, everything.
Yes, I'm the lighting.
She's my support system.
Yeah, she's a crazy lady.
She said she's just a crazy lady. She said she used to do the weather in college. And she'd say, we always said the weather was 69. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, my friends and I, we cut up, we have a good time. And I think that's what life's all about is like, when you're doing your job, do it like, because like if you're creating your own business or starting a podcast or starting your own show, like have fun with it and really do it because you love it. Like, I know there's a lot of work to it, but figuring it out, but like you're creating it and look at you, like you created something so amazing. And if you never started this, you would never be where you're at today. So
yeah,
awesome.
I mean, it's still scary. I mean, because everything's still new and I'm still growing, but this is literally my everything.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I do now, and it's
going to come right back to you, all the amazing goodness, and you're making great connections, and and that's what it's all about when you are creating and starting your own podcast, or if you're starting your own show, or even social media. Like when you have your followers and fans, nurture them. I mean, even one is more than none, and we don't have to focus on how many listeners or how many numbers. I mean, really, it's just the content you're putting out and nurturing, your fans and followers and giving them what they need. And then the rest of the stuff is easy. It's going to all come back.
Yeah. I do focus a lot on listeners and watchers.
Yeah,
I do put a big, huge focus on that. I mean, and the reason why I do is because I think as somebody who is, was relatively unknown when I, first started this, and now what am I at? I'm right about 6 months to be at 400K a month.
Wow, that's incredible.
Organically, I mean,
yeah,
I take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah.
But I focus on it so much. It's like, okay, I've gotten to 400K in 6 months. Where's the damn money?
Yes. But you know what? It will come because you're going to create your followers and you're going to create your sponsor packages. And that's all it. Like I always tell people, Just start. If you want to write a book, start writing the emails to yourself every night, because if you didn't start 6 months later, you'll look back, you still have wrote a book. You still have content. So you may not have the book publisher yet. You may not know what your book's officially going to be about, but the fact that you've started that step. So even when you start your pages, just every day adding content like your radio show, adding guests, amazing guests. I mean, because you're going to have a package at the end, walking up to your sponsors like, look, this is what I can do. And this is on my own, organically. Wait till you're.
Oh, crap.
That was you this time.
Yeah, this was me. My computer's messing up. It's like,
yay. We should take a screenshot. Can you take a screenshot of this?
Yeah, because your picture's all jacked up. I'm closing my eyes. It's like my internet feed. It's not. No, it's my web browser's frozen.
Oh no.
Because I can still hear you just fine. I can still hear myself just fine.
Yeah, and I'm looking good this way.
It says Microsoft Edge is not responding. Well, thank you. Can you fix it?
Help. Where's that support? And then you'll call support and it will say, due to COVID-19, we're not available anymore. So
yeah,
you were on your own.
But
here, look here. I'll take a screenshot of us, like for my Instagram.
Yeah, but it looks like. Wait a second. On YouTube, we're still moving. We're still talking.
Oh, yay! We're live.
So I can't see, and you can't see, but apparently the world can see.
I can see you.
You can see me like moving?
Yeah, and I can see me moving too.
Oh, great. So it's just literally just me.
Yeah, and I was taking a screenshot of us.
Fantastic. Hopefully it'll catch up and not kill everything.
Okay, now look at the screen real quick and say cheese.
Cheers.
Yay, okay, I got it.
Crap.
Suck it with you and conversations with Lisa Marie.
I know, right?
And I sing out of tune too, so I don't sing, guys. Sorry, no contracts here.
That's fine.
You're just here with the crock pot mama.
All right, so I'd try to do what I got to do over here and try to fix this.
Yes.
Without closing down the entire freaking program.
Oh no! You want me to sign off and then we can do this another time? Okay.
It's not my internet connection. My internet connection's fine. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into Chrome.
All right.
And sign in through Chrome.
People can watch the sky.
All right. Oh, wait. We're good. We are back. Wait. There we go.
Okay.
All right. We're
Yay!
back. Okay.
We're back.
Thank you, Microsoft Edge, for finally deciding to work. I switched to Chrome when Edge, got that really nice upgrade last month, and
yeah,
it's been working great. And now today, it just decides to completely.
Yeah, like how are you calling me right now? Just we're on your website.
Pretty much.
Wow, that is really cool. Like you have to teach me how to do this.
Yeah. So it's a program called StreamYard.
Okay.
And this is literally how I do all my recordings. So,
that's so cool.
I create the link, and then that link actually auto broadcasts to Facebook, to YouTube, and then to Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
But the cool thing about StreamYard is I have complete control of everything inside of it. So like say for instance, I wanted to change the overlay real quick and just show my logo. Boom, done.
Whoa, I like that.
Okay, or say for instance, I wanted to show a promotion for the concert series I got coming up. Boom, there it is.
Whoa, oh wow.
Or if I wanted to show a ticker.
I got to step up my game.
If I wanted to just have a little ticker at the bottom, be sure to like and comment, subscribe.
I love that.
Yeah.
See, there's so much stuff that's going on all the time that you have to learn, and that's what's really cool. They always got stuff. I mean,
yeah.
ClickFunnels and I'm learning Zoom. This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is very similar to Zoom, but the only
Yeah.
difference is there's two differences. One, you can't have up to 100 people. You can only have up to 10.
Okay.
But like that intro video I have at the beginning,
Yeah.
that's programmed into StreamYard. All I got to do is click a button and it automatically just goes right into the feed.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to figure all this stuff out, and see, you got it all. You're doing it all. The tech, the mic stuff,
Yeah.
the interviews.
When I first started, it was me and my buddy, and we were literally just recording through our phones, through a podcast.
That's me right now.
Yeah, through a podcast platform. And then like a month later, we upgraded our computer, or he bought a new computer, and then I bought the microphone. We started doing the thing, and then he left the show, and then I bought a computer and started just slowly building what I have now. And I'm like, oh, let me find out about this. Oh, let me find out about that. And it just, I've been, incorporated so much. I've watched a lot of Twitch people to get ideas about backlighting and stuff like that, because they do stuff differently from YouTube. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give them a shot and see what they can teach, and I have learned so much, and I just enjoy it.
And take some notes. I want you to take some notes too. Like if you already didn't, like, I know you're going out there and doing the research, but just like even write your.
I think she clicked a button. Uh-oh. All right. I love shows where there's nothing but technical difficulty. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
We're like, here
that was you this time.
That was me this time. See, I was holding a button. I'm sorry.
I'm like, she had to have hit a button.
Technical difficulties. You'll learn that in the industry. There's always technical difficulties.
Always.
That's okay. But what I was saying is I did this, but I wish I would have done it more. I have like little notebooks and things that I was doing, and like call this person, email that, develop your site this way, like different things. But I totally wish I had like a video journal or someone filming me, film what I was doing, or me writing more about how I started Crockpot Moms. Like, I know in my heart the story. I can remember, all the hard work, but there are certain days when I go in those notebooks that I just love these little notes I wrote to myself, or to be like, wow, I can't believe I was contacting that person. Like, now I know them. So it's just really neat for you, like, you should say that, like, write yourself like this whole process and little notes to yourself, and you'll go back and just be like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Like, now I got a whole team.
Yeah. I do that up from time to time. I'm actually
do it more.
I'm actually getting ready to write a book, so I'm going to start doing that more.
Yeah. Congratulations. And I love that your mind is still creating. And that's really what gave me so much success too, is that, it was hard for me to transition from, my full-time job to this, and really just trying different streams of revenue. When you're collabing with someone, trying ClickFunnels, trying to find ways for advertising, podcasts, writing a book. I mean, doing courses, teaching people how to start a podcast. You know how to do it now. So like pretty soon you're going to be ready to teach something like that too. So there's all these different ways of revenue, and your knowledge is somebody, like, all this hard work that is paying off. Someone else wants that knowledge too. And so there's a lot of people out there that will want it. So keep continuing what you're doing. I love that you're creating these other revenues for yourself, and it's all going to go far. And I have to have you on my show soon, by the way.
I would be more than happy to come on your show.
Yay. Yes. We would love to have you. And we want to hear all about you. And, I know that there's so much going on, and we only have a little bit of time, but I have a lot of questions. And yeah, you're an inspiration, and you're really showing people in the podcast world that you can do it all by yourself, just by even a phone. And you already landed celebrities.
We still got about 15 minutes before the band comes on. Ask if you got questions. Ask me.
Yay! Awesome. Well, do you have any more questions for me, by the way, so we can close the book on the Crockpot Mom?
If I think of any, I'll ask. But
okay, good.
Yeah, let's reverse the roles. Let's go. Come on, bring it.
All right, wonderful. I'm usually in interview mode, so today was cool because I got to actually answer a little bit about me. But pretty much, you've asked that question; it summed it all up. But for interviewing people, I always feel like everyone that I get into my interview schedule or life is totally meant to be. And it's always these people going for their passions. And that's why you would be perfect for that. So what made you actually go into the podcast world?
So about 20 years ago, I was a musician. I was a guitarist, and I traveled a bunch of different bands.
Okay.
I lived in the Orlando area at the time, and the Orlando area in that time, the music scene sucked, and it was more strife.
Really?
Yeah, it was just more strife than anything
Like techno stuff?
No,
or?
it was lots of rock. I mean, it was lots of different bands. But the thing about it is,
Yeah.
everyone was picky. Everyone wanted to do what was on the radio. Everyone wanted to be the next big thing instead of just playing what made them happy.
Yeah.
And so I eventually just moved on. And when I was a kid, I always wanted to do two things. It was either one, become a musician, or two, become a professional wrestler. So
okay.
after the music thing didn't work out.
I could see the wrestler part.
For 15 years, I was a wrestler after that. And in 2013, I broke my neck in a car accident.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And my wife said, no more. So
Good.
I freaked out a little bit.
Kind of fun life here.
Yeah. So I freaked out a little bit because, I mean, at that point, for 16, 17 years, I've done nothing but, entertain in some way or form. And I couldn't, and now at that point I started getting really depressed, and I lost, all my will and everything like that. But then I was like, you know what? I'm good at performing, and I'm pretty funny. So you know what? I'm going to start doing stand-up comedy.
Yes.
And
I love that you love making people laugh, because that's like, I can see that, people that love making people laugh. I feel like, you understand that, people need it. Like laughter is a key to medicine. It's a key to our health. And, it really just changes your whole mood when you laugh. So
it really does.
Yeah, it does.
So I spent about 2 years just constantly studying, writing, just doing everything I was, could. And then I did a couple open mics. And then
were you scared on that first open mic? Because I've heard that is so hard to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that first
to
open
do
mic
comedy.
Yeah. It's hard. But once you get through it, then it gets a little bit easier. But the best night of my life will be the first time I really bomb, and I haven't bombed yet. And I really? I'm craving that moment. Because in that moment, I'll learn more than anything else in the world.
Yeah.
So like I said, so this was 2013. I went through a major depression, couldn't figure anything out. A few years go by, started doing, the comedy stuff. And then in February, March, everything stopped. So I'm like, you know what? I just started doing this. I cannot stop. I need to find a way to continue to make jokes, make people laugh. And, do some other things, too, because I was also going through a really bad depression at the time, too. So I'm like, you know what? I want to talk about my mental health. I want to do comedy. I want to do this. So I got with my buddy, and I said, hey, let's do this podcast. And the rest is history.
Yep. Like, it's time.
Yeah.
And then, how did you start getting guests? You said you have actors and celebs. I mean, how did that happen?
So I like I said, my original co-host left the show. And then another co-host joined right after him. And that week, I kind of felt a really good connection with her. And so I put my name inside of a Facebook group.
Yeah.
And then within like a couple days, our mutual friend contacted me.
Yeah.
And it's been off to the races ever since. Because that mutual friend is just shoveling things.
Yes. So amazing.
Yeah,
it's so cool how the universe works and puts people together. And I know that was probably really hard, like your first person you're doing the podcast with, and it didn't work out. And that also creates a little bit of uneasiness and what's going to happen and should you start it all over or what to do. And it's just really cool that you stayed true to what you wanted to do. You pushed forward during a hard time. And I think that's what happens when we're going to get to a point when you're creators and you're going to feel a little bit of doubt from other people, but also, even from yourself, and that you're your worst enemy, really, because when you're feeling that doubt and when things don't go right, kind of like acknowledge why they aren't working. I always say that like doors are closed for a reason. Rejection is, for me, rejection's God's protection. So whoever your creator is, what you believe in, but rejection's a good when things go wrong. Like you said today, when I fail, I know that I'm going to learn a lot from that.
Yeah.
And that's really good advice to give other people, and a message that people need to receive, because I noticed like, when my laundry broke, when our wash, or when the washer broke, when the car broke down, you have all these bad things that happen at once. And you say to my husband, like, why does this happen? I just did all of these amazing things. I've helped my girlfriend do this. I did this. You kind of like start listing all this, how you're a great person. You don't understand how this can happen. And then I think about it, well, wow, we've had that washer since we got married in 2007. And now we have an awesome washer that I can actually wash a lot of things. And, I could get the whole King comforter in. And now my like washer, it texts me like, doo-doo-doo, it plays a song. And it's like, your laundry's done, bitch. Oh, excuse me.
You can, my
Can you
show's,
swear on here? Okay.
my show is uncensored, not
Okay,
safe for work.
good. Yeah, sorry,
Whatever.
Mom. I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, so.
if you're apologizing to your mom, you should hear some of my other episodes and some of the things I've talked about on here. My mom blushes. Let me tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry for your mom too.
Oh my God, my mom's called me and be like, I cannot believe you just said that.
Yeah, exactly. My mom too. Well, hers is more like, what did you post that for? I'm like, Mom, that was just like a meme. I didn't even say that. Like a lot of those funny, like bad mom, like memes. Like
Yeah.
it had like Mary Poppins. The ones that like a good 2021 was like the start of 2020, and it had like a picture of Mary Poppins. And then the next meme was like August 2020 and had like Carol Burnett with like a bottle of whiskey. My mom's like, what are you trying to portray online? Like you're a bad mom? I'm like, no. Just sometimes we all gotta let loose here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my comedy set, I have a 10-minute bit just about my mom, because my mom is 63, 64.
Okay.
No, 62. I'm sorry, 62. And
don't make her older.
Yeah, 62. It's like I always forget it's 58.
She's 35.
Well, she's now hit this phase in her life to where she's dating guys younger than me for some reason.
Whoa, Mom, that's awesome.
So for me, I thought that was hilarious and kind of gross. So
yeah, I'm sure
this...
you're feeling that way. I'm sure, and like it has to be weird, like Junior coming like 5 years younger than you, that you babysat or something. And you're like, whoa. Should I beat them up or no?
But nobody like that. But like, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she's dated somebody that went to the same high school as I did. I mean, it's bad.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're older now, though. I mean, it's not
I'm 39. I'm 39,
yeah.
But still, when she's dating 35 and 34-year-olds, it's like, what the hell? But I still
Go, Mom, by the way.
I wrote this joke about how we should stop animal abuse. Because, like, basically it's, as a 20-year-old, you're called like a I think it's like a cheetah, and then each level goes a little bit higher. And then, so, once you hit cougar stage, that's 50 to 60.
Okay.
And then I said, after 60, it should be done, because at that point you're just a saber tooth, because you might as well just be fucking extinct.
Closing the book on this now.
My mom loves that joke but hates it at the same time.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. I love that. And you have really good comedy. Like you come up with all your jokes. You don't use anybody else's.
Oh,
or...
no. Oh, God.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the rule of thumb. You got to create your own jokes, and that's so cool. I love it. Do you tell everybody this joke about your mom?
Oh my God, I've told that joke. I've told that joke on we've done a bunch of Zoom comedy shows.
Yeah.
During the quarantine, and so there's been audience and comedians from all over the country on these, and I've told that joke a few times. And then I actually did a comedy show last month at a brewery nearby. That was that's luckily opened. And
that's awesome. They were open. We
Yeah.
had some breweries closed down around here, so
everyone's
I know
pretty much
everyone was
open
sad.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
everything.
really? Okay.
Yeah, we're all pretty much open.
Yeah.
But social distance rules are in effect. Like restaurants are every
Yes.
other table.
Okay.
The breweries.
We have to be outside. They want like a lot of the breweries and a lot of the bars are outside.
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple breweries that have bigger patio areas than inside areas, so that's pretty
Yeah.
good. But the ones that are
Yeah.
inside, as long as they just cut down the limit and they'll kick people out if there's too many people.
Yeah. What are we gonna do in the winter? They got to come up with a game plan.
That
a
is
little nervous.
Oh, me too. Because there's this one brewery that I love to go to, and it's up on Bluemont Mountain, and it overlooks all of. I mean, it's like one of the highest points.
Yeah.
It just overlooks the entire city, and it's just gorgeous. Did I lose you again? I lost Lisa again.
Hello.
All right, hello again.
Hello. Okay, so you were telling me, that is weird. We're kind of like split. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you were telling me about you were at a restaurant overlooking the mountain.
Yes, so this brewery overlooks the mountains. I mean, overlooks the mountains and then the entire city and stuff like that. And what's really cool about them is that they have this open patio that is heated or air conditioning, and so you could literally be outside in this patio and just overlook everything, and it's just gorgeous.
That sounds amazing.
But
yes.
if it gets but my fear is when it gets colder again, it's gonna get worse again, and then everything's gonna shut down, and then I'm gonna be even more pissed.
You're gonna have to create a brewery in your house.
You know what? For a while there, I did. So there was this
ski slope, come in with like some fake pillows. I don't know.
So there was this beer company out of California that created these little mini kegs. The name of the company was called Hopsy. And they shipped these little mini kegs to your house. I think it was like maybe a little over a gallon of beer. And you put it inside this home tap machine, home kegerator type machine, and you can get fresh, draft beer right inside your house. However, the company closed down in April, so now I gotta buy beer from the store again.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You might have to invest in a big kegerator.
A real kegerator, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it might have to be like just telling your wife. It might have to be a prop for the show.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Tax write-off. No.
Or if I can get a beer company to sponsor the show and to send me a free keg every month, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Hey, any beer people listening, send them your way.
Yeah. There's one.
He's thirsty.
There's one that's in between us, right outside of Frederick. It's called Flying Dog Brewery, and they're one of my favorites. So I'm throwing it out there, putting it in the atmosphere. Flying Dog.
Did they hang out with Mo? We went to this awesome brewery. I forget what it was in Ocean City, Maryland, and Mo was there, and it was like the coolest thing. I'm like, I love Mo in college. I still do, but I haven't heard him in a while. Yeah, breweries are fun. Like I love when we go to breweries, my son's always like, bring me back a pretzel. He loves pretzels.
Yeah, there's one nearby. Like I said, that the one that I was talking about has like a bigger patio area than the inside. And on Saturdays they do fresh barbecue, smoked out back. Then they also have all these food trucks. I mean,
that is cool. Oh, I love food trucks. They are my favorite.
Some of the best food.
Yeah, some of the best food. And we have one, I live by this place, and they always have these food truck events. And so I'm always telling my husband, the food truck people are coming. And he's like, okay, well, let's go. And so we kind of prepare even who's going to be there. We find out. And then beforehand, we're like, okay, we know what we're getting from each food truck. And it's just so fun to go. And, you're trying all this different stuff and supporting, your local vendors out there too. But I'm all about a food truck lately, especially those pulled pork ones with mac and cheese. Oh, so good.
When I was at the Flying Dog Brewery the last time, this was back in February, right before everything closed down. They had a
Yeah.
food truck there that actually served like gourmet poutine.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
That's so awesome.
I had
Okay,
like
so
3 of those.
so what do you guys like to do at home? Do you do pizza night at all? Like, is that a big
Uh,
one at your house?
So right now we're bouncing back and forth between crock pot meals and regular food, and then my wife goes on this. Oh, we're gonna go keto again. So
Yeah,
then we go
okay.
keto, and then we go keto for about 3 weeks, and then we're like, oh fuck it, let's just go ahead and have pizza, and
Yeah,
then we're off keto for a while, and then
exactly.
it's been back and forth all year long.
Well, I'll have to send you. I'm sure you have a good keto pizza recipe, but I have a really good one I'm going to send you too. And also, that's because my mother-in-law, she likes to do the keto once in a while. But I love to do pizza in a slow cooker, which is really easy to do. You go to Aldi's or Walmart even and get dough, pre-made dough for like 99 cents. You're going to spray your slow cooker first and then put in your dough and then put your sauce, your cheese, pepperoni, peppers, onions, mushrooms, whatever you want, your favorite toppings. And you're going to cover and cook on high for 2.5 hours. And you're actually going to have like a deep dish pizza. And it's so amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
Yes. 2.5 hours on high. I'm even going to send you a picture because you're going to be like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it does look like it's
Yeah,
like even
yeah.
getting crisp on the
Yeah,
outside.
and definitely send me that recipe too, just because I'll forget it.
I will. I mean, and how
yes.
cheap is that? That feeds a whole family for like $3.
Yeah.
Because if you get a 99-cent dough, $1, sauce, and then like spend like $1 some on some cheese, just one bag of cheese. I mean, that's like $3 or $4 about, like a little meal that is way cheaper than a $20 pie. But of course, you want to,
yeah.
support your favorite local pizzerias and all that good stuff. But
Of course.
sometimes it's good to stay at home, especially during the pandemic, to teach
yeah.
everybody how to cook, and it's fun to do with the kids. I know my kiddos love cooking with the pizza, and I'm always running after them not to eat that dough. They literally take off running.
Well, Lisa, let me tell you, I did not expect this hour to go by as fast as it did. Because I mean,
Yay.
I was a little worried about, what we would talk about, but the conversation was so easy with you. And
thank you.
I
Thank
had
you.
such a good time. And please, send me an email and I will come on your show anytime.
Awesome. I cannot wait. And yeah, guys, just follow me on Crockpot Moms on Instagram, on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/crockpotmoms. I am going all over. I had a local TV show years ago, but now I'm heading to national TV. So just stay tuned. I can't talk more about it, but you're going to be seeing me all over the radio waves. And if you guys need help with cooking, reach out. I'm here to help. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lisa. We'll talk soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So that was a great interview. So I'm going to run a quick commercial, and then we'll be right back with the band out of Maryland, Ebb and Nova. Be right back. Guys, ever wonder how I get this manly beard looking so good? It's all because of Viking Revolution. And at Viking Revolution, not only can you get some great beard balms, but you can also get some great beard oils, as well as some awesome quick shower pads, which helps prevent you stanking up after the gym. Also, these great wet wipes, which help prevent, stanky after going doo-doo. And also some pomades and some other great products, all at Viking Revolution. So do yourself a favor, go to dcproductions.com/sponsors, click on the banner, and get yourself some of these great products. Viking Revolution. Join the revolution. All right, and we are back. And so, without further ado, please welcome the band, Ebb and Nova. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
Nice.
I am excited. I am happy. I am ready to rock out. Let's have some fun.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
free, it goes the other way. 100 beats now without a strain. 100 beats and it's all the same. The rhythm in you lives in all that is pushed through from big to small. 100 beats now without a strain. 100 beats and it's all the same. Keep the beats together, hold it all together. Keep the beats together right now. Keep the beats together, hold it all together. Keep the beats together right now. Rush in, you deep and realize something beats inside. Rush in, it's thicker than wine, it's something you do. The surface is barely scratched, but it's worth it when you did that. 100 beats now without a strain. 100 beats and it's all the same. Flowing through you, red and blue, let it escape it, will kill you. 100 beats now without a strain. 100 beats and it's all the same. Keep the beat together, hold it all together. Keep the beat together right now. Keep the beat together, hold it all together. Keep the beat together right now. Rush in, you didn't realize something is inside. Rush in, it's thicker than wine, something keeps you right. Rush in, you didn't realize that something lives inside you. Rush in, it's thicker than wine, it's something you do.
Yeah, there it is. 100 beats. That's what that song is called. We are Ebb and Nova. Thank you guys for joining us. Listen to some music tonight. Just keep on trucking along with some original music.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
This is our hit.
This is the hit.
Here we go.
This is a good one.
Waiting time to slow down, but you're old now. Asking myself what you're doing. You're on the road, but you're not moving. Grab your coat, time to go. It's a show, we'll be there. On a side note, hell, I know you lead the light. Oh, 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 you're gonna miss the party, Molly. Oh, 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 you gotta find the road. Oh, 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 you're gonna miss the party, Molly. Oh, 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 I can take you home. It's closer to midnight, but you're so bright. You never asked for the limelight. You're okay, you're alright. But I need you, couldn't leave you. Can I see you tonight? On the side note, hell, I know you'll be the light. Oh, 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 you're gonna miss the party, Molly. Oh, 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 you gotta is the hit. That's the radio hit. There's a funny little music video to that song on our website if you want to check it out.
And the song before that we had one of that's our next album we're recording. It's one of our newer songs. Teaser out there.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
All right. You guys want to play another one off the first album? We got PT.
PT.
All right.
Hit it there, PT.
Here's your dance song for everybody who wants to get down on a Wednesday night.
Who's not looking to get down on Wednesday night?
I'm looking to. I'm looking to get down.
I am looking to.
Wait, I don't know if you're coming back. Might seem like it's been a little while, but you just walked by and I think I had a heart attack. These people always stopping me, being just completely fake shit, jump shit. It's time to close your eyes, everything is changing constantly. Exxon Mobil, like Chernobyl, create what we're able to do. Sit back and watch the virus go blow. Whoa. And all these flavors, but no favors. Couldn't see what we lacked because we didn't know the neighbors. Whoa, we just don't know. Oh, you're in the show, you're in the show. Oh, you just don't know, you just don't know. Oh, you're in the show, you're in the show. Oh, wait, don't you know this ain't an even match? With your battle shield, slow down and take a good look at the facts. I know I should be patient, but I'm like a PlayStation. I'm made for entertaining, so you just sit back and let me do negotiations. Paper tiger, you're a liar. Slaying to be plain, got my trees growing tall, but I'm still climbing higher. Hocus pocus, who's your focus? Ranting your attention, no, you're not my type, but I'm still gonna blow a kiss. Whoa, you just don't know. Oh, you're in the show, you're in the show. Oh, you just don't know, you just don't know. Oh, you're in the show, you're in the show. Oh, just don't know, just don't know. Oh, you're in the show, you're in the show. Oh, oh, yeah. You're in the show.
The crowd goes wild.
I was just gonna say, and the crowd goes wild. It's like you knew the crowd was going wild. I knew the crowd was going
We
wild.
all know you're going wild.
You guys calm down out there. Oh!
Woo!
Thank you, man. You're going wild.
He came in just. I guess it sounds good then. That's good. I was a little worried.
You thought maybe our band didn't sound good?
Oh, maybe it didn't sound good.
Yeah.
This is our first show ever. We're suddenly advertising for new guitars. What a song everybody knows.
A sing-along song. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things like what you're doing. And in my head, I paint a picture. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you please come over and stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Did you put your house for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you're gonna find a man who can fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine that you're dodging all the time? Are you busy? Well, since I come on board, well, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you wear your dress. Won't you please come over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things like what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you wear your dress. Won't you please come over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. think I know any Valeries either.
One.
Is it the same Valerie? Ooh. Ooh, maybe.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You guys can talk about that later if you had the same Valerie.
Comment below if you know any Valeries. I don't know.
You guys want to get weird with Drift?
Yeah.
All right.
Love Drift. Musical journey.
Yes, someone did recently tell us this was their favorite song on the album. It took them on a very in-depth musical journey through space and time.
It is about space and time.
So they got it right.
They nailed it.
All right, this one's called Drift. Another sleep without gravity. I'm shaking through the sky. You'll see me. This could be goodbye. Goodbye. As I swallow by the open sky, only follow by the orbit in my eyes. Oh, back and forth we go. The drift is all we know. Resistance to the pull, obstacle I've been fooled by. And you found right away. Then it's a light shift. My body it lets into the real. Then it's a light shift. My body it lets into the real. I'm victim to cosmic drama. Stripped identity. I'm victim to cosmic drama. This whole reality. As I swallow left is all we know. Where are we, guys? When are we? That hurts your knuckles? Yeah, let's lighten her up a bit.
Lighten her up. With some good old-fashioned
Some good old-fashioned man stealing.
Got any
That's
man
Matthew's
thieves out
job.
there? Man thief.
He's a man eater.
Man eater.
Yeah, we planned this at a wedding. All right, here's one that y'all can sing to. This is another sing-along song. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Oh, I'm begging you, please don't take my man. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him even though you care. Your beauty is beyond compare. Flaming locks of auburn hair, ivory skin, eyes that will your voice is like a breath of spring. Your skin is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolie. When he talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep crying when he calls me Jolie. You can have your choice of men, I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolie. Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him even though you care. I have to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolie. You have your choice of men, but I can never love again. But he's the only one for me, Jolie. Jolie, Jolie, Jolie. Oh, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him even though you care. Jolie, Jolie. She took my man too. Hope you all are having a good time watching. We're having a good time playing. So, me too. Feels good tonight. The breeze is blowing. Mm-hmm. Feels good out here. All right, what do we got, guys? 5 a.m.
About 9:30. We got, 4 or 5 more songs like that. 5 a.m. 9:30.
All right, this is the song we usually play out in the morning, but I guess we'll play it at 9:30 p.m. This is the morning song. Y'all are lucky. We're feeling real funny tonight. You guys ready for this? It's 5 in the morning, the songbirds are warning. I got a little while, yeah, just a little while. Last night just won't end, stuck in my head. Did I mess up? Did I do it again? I'm fooling the dry, I'm hardly alive. I reach for a cigarette, hope that I will forget. Wearing my folly, regret is hardly a proper dessert. I'm just hoping the dreams you will stay till I'm ready for the day. I've got a little while, just a little while. My mind is soft, its melody. The sun will rise and ruin me. I got a little while, just a little while. I hold my breath, my heart won't rest. It echoes through the hallways and it's aiming at our doorway. I told myself that I was not well, at least in lights in my top shelf. Back in the day, I hear you rest. It reminds me of when we first met. In the dreams you will stay till I'm ready for the day. I got a little while, just a little while. My mind is soft and melody. The sun will rise and ruin me. I got a little while, just a little while. Oh, oh. morning, the songbirds are warning. I've got a little while, yeah, just a little while.
What was that?
I just sneezed that whole song and I held it in so long, and then it came out at the very end. Like as soon as I sang the last word, I was like, and I sneezed.
That's just being in the order.
I never held in a sneeze for that long. That was crazy.
How did you do it?
I don't know.
You got it's all up the upper lip.
Well, I'm singing, so everything's buzzing, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I'm playing guitar. What? I'm sorry, guys. I ruined the ending of the song.
We're gonna redo that song for you. Here we go.
No, I'm good. It's those nighttime allergies, you know, getting to me. That makes it come on. With all these bright lights on, I might be sneezing all night.
That's why.
All right, a couple more.
Couple more.
All right, we got a few more in this. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings at the movies, and I'm knocked out of my address. In the torn up town, no postcode empty, and every song like gold gray goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, scratching the hotel rooms. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. Every song's like I'll pay back diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair. We'll never be royal. It's running off late. That kind of luck just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and maybe I'll rule. Live that fantasy. My friends and I, we cracked the code. We count our dollars on the tray to the party. And everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We don't come from money. And every song like gold, gray goose tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, scratching the hotel rooms. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. Every song's like this. Stop, made back diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair. We'll never be royal. It's running on blood. That kind of luck just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, we won't ever be. And let me live with me and Queen. Oh, oh, oh. We're not caught up in your love affair. We'll never be royal. Running on blood. Kind of luck just ain't for us. live that fantasy. Awesome. Very good. Very good. All right. Y'all think it's devilish? Dramatic, toxicity, night hawk. Tell you guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's one more from our new album that we're releasing soon. We're recording it in a couple weeks. And yeah, we're very excited. We've had some of these songs brewing for way too long, and it feels good to be getting them out. So you guys will have a new CD from us soon. This song is called Nighthawk Serenade, and it's going on that album. Out the sheet tonight and wonder where they go. Wolves come out and take a bite, the weak, the lame, the slow. Oh, insanity, how you comfort me. Oh, serenity, so let go. They don't have to go. Oh, the places you will go. Oh, they don't have to go where you go to find your inner peace. Oh, insanity, how you comfort me. Oh, serenity, so let go. They don't have to go. Oh, the places you will go. Oh, they don't have to go where you go. It's not all black and white. Tell me what you see. Clear out this prison. Prettier than rain. They don't have to go. Oh, the places you will go. Oh, they don't have to go where you go. right, Nighthawk Serenade.
Only song we wrote in Delaware. One. Yo. Delaware song. I think we had a song about olives or something. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Something about in the produce store.
Oh, well,
I got them all olives in the produce store.
They're saying, like,
Yeah, this is a weird memory we have of when we had to play in a grocery store for lunch. It gets rough when you're on tour. And
take what you can get.
we did play right next to the Olive Bar.
Yeah, right in the middle of a supermarket.
We got club size savings with the.
No membership fee.
We got club size savings with no membership fees. Okay. Yeah, it was a low point in our lives, but you know, we're up now. Clearly, we're here on Suck It Podcast, so it's definitely gotten better since the grocery store. I can't believe you remembered that with no membership fee.
It was really catchy.
Yeah, it was a catchy little jingle we made for them. All right, let's play System of a Down, and then we'll scare them away with the Pirates. All right, we got just a couple more for you. Conversion software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tired bird. Reading seeds was a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, Now, what do you own the world? How do you own disorder? No, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder. More wood for the fire, loud neighbors, flashlight reverie caught in the headlights of a truck. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, Now, what do you own the world? How do you own disorder? No, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder. disorder. Oh, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder. When I became the sun, I showed life into the man's heart. When I became the sun, I showed life into the man's heart.
What were we thinking?
Nothing like System of a Down with cello and acoustic guitars, huh?
That's how you play this. That's how the last cover I saw was.
All right, guys, it has been awesome. We're going to play one more song for you. This is an audience participation song. We'll know.
Oh, no.
We see you.
We packed in. No.
That scares people. You might not want to talk about hacking.
Don't hack. Don't hack.
Really, we're just, visualizing everybody on the other side of their screens. And when we say, everybody, you're saying, everybody. Just like that. I'm sure you guys sound a little better than that. Everybody. Yeah.
This is a pirate song. You gotta be a pirate. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. If you have a pirate outfit in the closet, grab it.
Yeah, well, wait. We will wait.
They probably got it by now.
All right,
Yeah, they're good. This one's called A Devil's Curse. The ocean breeze set out to sea. Let's go and get some money. I said you and me, but really I mean me. Surprise on the horizon, everybody! Arm yourselves, about to give them hell, because you might as well. Everybody! Come with me and you will see. I bring the fire, ringing bells. Won't save yourselves, hide yourself. We don't go away. Storm the beach, I'll bring you to your knees. Watch you drown in the sea, stare death in the face. The cannons burn, holes in your stern. Surrender to your betters. The waters rise up to your eyes. But it's not time to cry. Everybody! Arm yourselves, about to give them hell, because you might as well. Everybody! Come with me and you will see. I bring the fire, ringing bells. Won't save yourselves, hide yourself. Don't go away. Storm the beach, I'll bring you to your knees. Watch you drown in the sea, stare death in the face. The murderous thieves, they don't care for duty or opportunity. Stack gold in your hands, point my gun. Try to run, it only makes it more fun. You best take a stand. All right, we need you all at home clapping along to this.
Come on. You're not doing it.
You got it. Come on, everybody.
Bam. All right. Handle. Virus.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Hope you had fun.
We sure did.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. I hear you.
You guys, let me just tell you what. I've listened to a bunch of your stuff prior to today.
Perfect.
And my favorite song is Molly.
Molly.
But you guys just blew me away. Abso-frickin-lutely. One of the best bands that's been on this show so far. Absolutely, hands down.
Hey.
And I've had national acts, I've had country music, I've had metal, I've had rock, I've got metal tomorrow. But you know what? You guys just crushed it. You guys did everything from your originals to Dolly Parton to fucking System of a Down. Unreal. You guys just kick ass, and I'm so glad that you guys came on the show.
Thank you for having us. That was
Thank you
fun.
so much. It was a great time.
Absolutely. I will. I got to have you guys back. You guys rock out.
What?
Let me just
Tell
tell you.
those metal people tomorrow. I mean, kick them off, man. We're coming. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the band tomorrow is a band called Once Revealed. They'll be on tomorrow. But you guys, you guys set the bar really, really high for Once Revealed for tomorrow, and I'll make sure I'll let them know that.
Oh man.
But you guys, I cannot wait for the new album to drop. That song you sung off the new album, oh my God. That song is so, like, beautiful. Let me just tell you. Holy shit. Just, yes. So,
That's great.
you guys just continue to doing what you're doing, and I will definitely be back in touch with you again soon.
We'll see you again, Derek.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, guys. You guys
Thanks
were
for having
wonderful.
us.
Hey, my pleasure. Have a good one, guys.
See
We'll
ya.
see you next time.
You too. Oh, holy crap. What a night. What a night. Lisa Kozich was amazing. Ebb and Nova was even more amazing. What a night. It's nights like this that make me happy doing what I fucking do. Tomorrow night, I have Once Revealed, like I just said. And I also have on the show, her name is Angela Johnson. She's an actor. She's a producer. She is amazing. She's got a new movie getting ready. She's making a new movie right now called Clown Hotel Number 2. Or Clown Motel Number 2. And she's got a bunch of cool stuff other coming up. So we'll definitely talk to her tomorrow night. So we got Angela Johnson and Once Revealed tomorrow. Come back again for another fun fucking episode of Suck It Podcast, where we tell the world to suck it, because we are who we are, and if you don't like it, fucking suck it. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay fucking heavy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!